Well, yesterday was a good day. We'll get all this unloaded and talk about what all we got here. Let's run through. I know I'm always getting asked, how do I find so many bikes at one time? Well, this is y'all's video to watch because I'm going to explain each and every single one, where they came from and how it happened. We're going to start right here in the middle. Right here is the 1988 Honda Z50R. So I was headed out to an antique festival yesterday and this 88 popped up on Facebook the night before. Guy was asking for offers. Came to find out he was only about an hour from me. Made him an offer. He said he already had a higher offer from somebody else out of state. I told him I was going to this antique festival. I could meet him right after. And he got interested in the festival and said, hey, I'll just meet you there. I'll bring it with me if you can match his offer. I said, sure. So we met in the parking lot right before the show. Ended up being a super nice guy. Got the deal done. Loaded that one up. So that was the first purchase of the day. Next one was this 2002 Honda XR70. It's a great runner, all original, complete. I was actually riding around a kind of beater SL70, missing a lot of stuff, but it was a great runner, and a guy fell in love with it. Well, he had this there to ride around, and so I told him, give me the XR and some cash on top, and you can take the SL70. And so he said, sure, let's do it. So we did that. That was the second purchase, or trade / purchase. All right, next up is this 1968 Honda Z50. I've known about this bike for a little bit. The guy that has it, we've done a couple deals together, and he's about 3 or 4 hours from me. I didn't know he was gonna be out at the festival, but I was riding around and saw this. So I stopped and started talking with him, and we got a deal done on it. It's a later 68. It's not an early one, but it's got a lot of the good parts. It's got the long fin side cover, the grips are original, the seats original, the tank's correct, but it's got some other incorrect things going on with it. I won't go into too much detail because I want to make a video restoring this. Lastly, we got these three on the end, a 92 Z50 and 2 ATC70s. On the way home, we were kind of zigzagging back roads and came across a property that had some old trucks in the woods. And so we pulled up in the driveway, knocked on the door. Nobody came, so I was gonna leave my phone number and have them call me. As I was turning around, somebody came out and asked if they could help us. And I said we were interested in a couple of the old trucks. And they said the owner's back behind the house. You gotta go out, go down another drive and keep following the drive to the back. And you should find him back there working on some cars. I said, okay, great. So we turn around, pull out, go down this long drive. We start seeing 3-wheelers, dirt bikes, all kinds of crazy cool cars and trucks. Finally find the gentleman that owns the property and told him what we do and that we're interested in a couple of the old Hondas and a couple trucks. He said he didn't have much time, he had to run out, but he had a few minutes he could spend with us. So we quickly struck a deal on these three and got those loaded up and hit it off with the guy. He ended up giving us his phone number and told us to come back one day when he has more time and he'll give us the full tour of the property and see if we can't strike a deal on some other stuff. There's definitely a couple trucks we want to try and pull out of there. So we'll definitely be back there at some point. All right, well, that's it. That's how we found all 6 of these. Nothing magic about it, just searching and hunting and talking to people and following leads. I'll start making some more videos of individual bikes like this 68, getting it running, tearing it down, restoring it. All right, y'all, hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, subscribe, like it. Appreciate y'all. Later. Just a quick update on these bikes. The XR70 ended up developing a knocking noise. Got into it, turned out to be something related to the clutch. Got that fixed up and sold and moved on. Decided on these 3 guys that they are just going to get cleaned up and sold as is. Likely I'm going to offer them to my part out guy. He does a lot of parting out of this small stuff. I know people don't like hearing that, but the parts from these bikes will bring a lot more bikes back to life than the time and effort it takes to try and get one of these to a good rider quality. So like this guy, for instance, it's locked up, needs a lot of love, but you can take those parts and swap 1 or 2 parts out on another bike and get it riding again. Same with these. It's just a long road to bring that back to a rider. I was really looking forward to bringing this 88 back to life, but I was offered a different 88 Z50 that's in a slightly better condition. So I'm going to be doing a video on bringing that one back to life, and this one ended up getting sold and has since moved on. So that only leaves the 68 that I still have, and I will be doing a video on that one at some point.